Not the finger.
Hold up.
I was going to say, thank God there's a gay pride flag in your background, or else I wouldn't be quite convinced, sir.
Hey, at least it wasn't the Dr. Seuss book.
Right, I was going to say, it's the camo with the headset, with the gaming chair. I'm like,
I'm in my cadet Kim Couture.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. I guess wrong video for that, but sure, whatever. It's fine. Hi, hello, everyone. Welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I forgot to grab anything other than water before this video, so I guess that's all I'm drinking, unless I decide to go get another drink while everyone else is doing their intros. But also cup mug. Not my best segue, but we'll make it work. LanaGCreations.etsy.com. That link is in the description below, and that lovely QR code up in the top right corner of this video. Other way, Mike.
Oh, I'm mirrored.
It's always mirrored. Yep. We do ship internationally, and I believe everywhere we are representing Snatch Games today, except for Brazil. So there are some excuses if you live in Brazil. Brazil, I'm so sorry. We're really trying. Purchase at your own risk, and we thank you.
Howdy, y'all. It's your buff bodybuilding correspondent down in Dallas, Texas. And I put the him in himbo, and I put the him in himbo quite a lot today, and you'll see why. Coming at you from a new location, kind of try and change a venue. It's a work in progress. But gay, so...
What?
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
I couldn't tell with the camo.
Oh, camo is the gayest thing ever now.
Oh, yes.
well, yes.
Well, yes.
Unfortunately, Stardoll could not make this list.
Unfortunately. One episode too.
Well, she didn't do Snatch Game, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She did, but she did go home on Snatch Game. She just didn't do it.
That doesn't count for the curse, though, so it doesn't matter. So
I think it does, unfortunately.
Well, Julie, okay.
That's how bad that the Asian Snatch Game curse is. That she went home on the Snatch Game episode without even doing Snatch Game.
I know.
No,
oh, Star, I love you.
Well, anyway. Pick your poison, anyways. I am Brandon, your professional for
ends up with an Asian queen going home.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. I am Brandon, your professional finger of console dragon video games. Donning the cute merch of this because it's only fitting with this video. I have my Work the World 2025 fan because what are we doing today?
We're talking about Snatch Game. Snatch Game.
So it was only fitting using this fan. So
I guess the closest I have is DragRace Live, so that's why I went with it. I really would love to get to the DragRace experience in Chicago at some point soon to go see their whole Snatch Game exhibit, and also to go see
Candy win.
No, I want to go see Bianca and Adore double crowning.
Oh.
That's
and
what I
want to see Kamara Hall actually do Snatch Game.
Right,
because when I saw that, I was like, her as Jujubee, I was like, wait, that's actually kind of funny.
Period. Shout out to Kamara Hall. But yes, I'm super excited. We are here with one of a slew of fabulous end of year videos that we are doing this year. We're leveling up a little bit. We're doing a little bit more, and by that, we just really wanted to talk about Snatch Game again. It's one of my favorite challenges still on Drag Race. I personally particularly love it. And we are going to be talking about our top 10 favorite Snatch Games of 2025 today. Thankfully, there were not nearly as many franchises this year. So I think this is a great year to start with this kind of video because there was great material, but there wasn't a whole lot of material to work with. So I was like, this felt pretty manageable to go through overall. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah. I still managed to forget one.
You did.
And stay tuned. Keep listening. You'll find out which one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest. When I was making my picks, like my top 5 was easy. Yeah. Picking my lower 5 was difficult.
I feel that. Yeah. I have 9, 10. I shortlisted 18. I have my shortlist in front of me. So I shortlisted 18 people from this year's Snatch Games. There's a lot of people that I'll probably shout out at the end because I don't think we shouted them out at all. That I think were really phenomenal this year. But yeah, we've got some Snatch Games to talk about. We're going to do that. Before we do, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag. This will come out in a slew of our end of year videos. So if you have not checked out what we have already been doing and what we are going to continue to do for the end of this year over here on this channel, make sure you are subscribed. You hit the notification bell so you know when we put out all of our content, as we've got a video going up every day between Christmas and New Year's Eve. Because that somehow worked out, and I'm thankful for it. Otherwise, we do have some end of year videos going up as well over on the Cup TV, featuring, I think, not Brandon, unfortunately. Brandon, are you doing one of them?
I'm about to do Traders.
No, the end of year videos.
Oh, TV, no.
Oh. Well, if you want to go see me and Mike talk about some reality TV that isn't drag related, and Brandon talk about Traders in the new year, as well as I think all of us, make sure to go check out the Cup TV, where we have some end of year videos coming out as well, and rolling right into 2025, because oh boy, lots of Traders. You can check out the links for everything else we're doing down in the description below. You can also find our Patreon, where we are doing some fabulous, wonderful, fantastic content going into 2026. We've got plenty more on the docket, so stay tuned for that. You can also follow us on our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, and you can follow the three of us. Our links are down below as well if you so choose. But with all of that out of the way, it's time for Snatch Game. I meant to get the actual sound bite, but I think it's probably just better that we do it ourselves.
Well, it's stock music anyway.
It is, yeah.
I love the stock music that they put with anything. Like there's stock spooky music for any alt like character.
Literally,
there's the country music for like the Southern guy. It's hilarious.
I'm excited to hear Discord Adams get stock spooky music, and Darlene get country music, and Kenya get the stock big girl music when we watch the season 18 premiere, which we'll be covering in full. So make sure to also subscribe, as we will be covering season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race very, very soon.
It's next week, y'all.
It's literally next week.
That's insane.
It's literally next week. How fun! How delightful.
I'm excited. I'm hyped.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I am very, very thrilled. And quite fittingly, actually, that we're talking about season 18 of Drag Race. And I'll explain why in a second. So we're going to go through our top 10 lists in order, going from 10 to 9 to 8. If you've seen our end of year videos previously, our top looks videos, or any kind of ranking video that we do, this is typically the way we do it. So, this is how we do things. But I'm gonna start because, funny enough, my top 10 comes from season 17. I went back and rewatched all the Snatch Games, and there was one Snatch Game that I really, really enjoyed at the time, but I really have grown to enjoy a lot more since then. I have to shout out Corey King and Big Ange. I had to do it. I had to do it for the Butt Toot King, specifically for Corey in this moment. I loved this Snatch Game when it happened. I think this was honestly, for me at least, this was Corey's shining moment on season 17, and really did prove that like character comedy is her thing, as we've seen her dominate throughout this entire year. So I quite loved it. And yeah, I knew for a fact I needed to have Miss Corey King on my list. So
yeah, it's a good pick. That was on my short list. I'll reveal it wasn't on my top 10, but it was on my short list. I did the same thing. I rewatched all the Snatch Games, and I was like, that just cracked me up with everything. taking the characters and making them hers, honestly.
And I was rewatching our coverage with this. Logan, you mentioned how Big Ange was untouchable, and Corey still managed to make Big Ange really funny.
Right.
She also was on my short list. She was like literally my last cut, sadly. So
no.
Sadly.
Well, she's here, so deal with it.
Which I love. So I'm glad that I saw Corey. I'm glad Corey's here.
Ange.
So.
I love it. So. Big Ange. I just love it so much.
I stopped smoking. Hope a cigarette.
Yeah. It was giving me sort of like, what's that you're smoking? It's a cigarette, Rue.
It's a cigarette, Rue. It's very that. It's very that. So shout out to Corey and rest in power, Big Ange. Love you, girl. All right, Mike. Top 10, number 10.
This is hilarious because we did not plan this whatsoever, but my number 10, I put both of this person showed up twice this year, and I put down them in All Stars 10. I put Lydia Butthole Collins's Pete Burns. I thought this was such a hilarious character. It was so filthy, which is such Lydia's like humor, which is like such a nice, delicate thing, saying really like filthy stuff. It's just a hilarious impersonation, and I was smiling ear to ear. I remember me and Jonathan, this is one of our favorites when we saw All Stars 10. And it was kind of that time when I realized like, oh, Lydia's just hilarious. Like she's cementing herself as a powerhouse and somebody that, I'll just say it right now, I see a future where Lydia comes back to another All Star season and wins. So, and the humor is just there. I just think everything that Lydia brought to this was absolutely hilarious. It's so funny that you put Corey King right before this.
Butt King! All right, Brandon, are you going to put Susie's Ellen Green as your number 10?
Absolutely not.
No, don't tell us it. No, I love the choice. I love Lydia. I didn't have her shortlisted for this, and I really should have, actually, because this is quite a great performance. I've loved both of the Pete Burns we've gotten, both Lydia and Dakota Schiffer doing Pete Burns. And Pete is such a phenomenal. There's so much characterization. There's so much material to pull from with Pete Burns. I love this choice, Mike.
Yeah, I will say, I had Lydia's other performance because I really did like her David Lynch as well. Just such a idiosyncratic character, a very interesting, weird person, which is Lydia's thing. But I will say, not on the list. I only wanted to give one spot to Lydia, so I had to give it to Pete Burns here.
No, yeah, this was a good choice because sadly I didn't consider it, but I remember rewatching. I was just like, oh yeah, this was good, but was it like bounds in my top 10? It's unfortunately no, but this was still good. So I applaud you for actually putting Lydia on here. So yeah.
Well, what is your number 10, Brandon?
So my number 10, I have to bring it to Drag Race Philippines Slasion Royale. And my pick was, drumroll, Bring-a-Ding as Maria Tessa. Maria Ressa. When I tell you, like, so this was so difficult because, like, I was trying to consider who else I was gonna like put in here, because like I have a lot of repeats of franchises, so when it came down to it, it had to come down to the humor. The timing that Bring-a-Ding did with Maria was just spot on, and even the facial humor was the reason why I picked this one. Just like, just the face. I wish I used that instead of this picture, but like I wanted one at the podium because this was the Snatch elections. I had to, but yeah, there was a signature face that she had, and I was just like, this should be like a reaction image to anything. And I was just like, yes. But yeah, her facial humor is one of the reasons why she cracked the top 10.
I love it so much. I love it so much.
Yeah, I totally agree with this pick. I won't say much, and that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I think there's so much quality that came out of that Snatch election, like upon rewatch. It was so difficult to narrow down from the Snatch election. I think Briggs did such a good job.
They all did so good, but this was a standout for me.
They didn't all do good.
Yeah.
Most of them did good.
Most of them did good.
Correct.
There's
yes.
a notable not good person in that group. But...
I see.
I wasn't gonna name her.
I will, and I'll do it again. Because number 9, Siam Puzino.
Imagine.
No chance.
No. No, my number 9 easily is going to go to someone with a character I did not know and a character that I absolutely loved by the end of their Snatch Game. Margarita was going to make my list for sure. Of course. As Jose Luis Torrente. I just loved this. The trio of Margarita, Ferran, and Satine in this Snatch Game is something that we talked about at length. And one of my favorite like group performances in a Snatch Game in a very long time. For me, upon rewatch though, I found that my standout was definitely Margarita. And I don't think it was when I watched it originally, which I think is really fun. I just think all of her physical comedy is so good. And every single bit of this performance is spot on. So I Margarita was going to make my list for sure.
I love this performance. It's so gross. I love when queens aren't afraid to be like gross and gritty. It's kind of reminding me, I don't know this character either, but it kind of reminded me of Adam Sandler and Uncut Gems. If you've ever seen that movie.
Yes.
He's such a greasy, awful. Adam Sandler is amazing in it. Like he had an amazing performance acting, which go watch it. You'll see what I mean when you go see it. Just gross, just like slimy character, and Margarita did that and made it hilarious. So I love this performance.
So I sadly did not watch this because I did not watch España this year, sadly. So gasp.
That's a mistake.
I know. I
missed Mother.
But just looking at this, like I can tell like how gross. Like you've mentioned, I was just like, oh, and especially when you have this picture pose with this weapon over here.
I think that's Laka Udia's gun. Like,
I'm sure it is.
They all used it every single week because
Laka brought it, and then everyone was like, gun. I was like, oh god, okay.
I was just like, okay. But this looks hilarious. Like I can tell, like when you mentioned physical humor, like. Just the character itself giving physical humor is like why Snatch Game is still successful to this day. So,
yeah, this was a great Snatch Game all around. If you can find it, I would go and watch this challenge specifically. It's really, really funny.
Perfect. I'll add that to like my short list on what I need to watch soon.
So for my number 9, if we're ready to move on.
Yes.
We did not plan this.
No.
I swear we did not
really
plan this. But we're staying in the same challenge. My number 9 is Satine Greco as Isabel Pantoja.
Yay!
Isabel Pantoja. That's what it is. I had it written down. This was the perfect character for Satine to pick. Brandon, this is Mother.
Welcome to Mother.
This is Mother. She is so like such an interesting character. I loved everything. Like she pulled out so many props. She's like, I have chicken for everybody if anybody wants to eat and is hungry, and just this diva, but like in a very Spanish style, very flamenco, which is very Satine. It was such a perfect choice. It was so hilarious. I was cracking up everything that Satine said in this, and just so perfect. It was a perfect choice for Satine. Absolute win.
I had Satine very, very close, right below my top 10, because this is such a stellar performance as well. She did deserve the win. Maybe I would have given it to Margarita, but that's just me. Maybe I would have given it to Ferran, but that's just me. Whatever. As long as one of the three of them won, I didn't really care who it was personally. But I think Satine did such a good job. And it was the physical comedy again, and it was the prop usage. And it was also doing what RuPaul says, picking a character that is close to who you are and who your drag character is, so that that you don't have to do that much, quite honestly. She didn't have to do a whole lot with her mannerisms or with her voice to really get into the character. And I think she did such a phenomenal job here.
Yeah, I love this.
Just looking at this picture, I can tell, like, again, it does give mother energy. So, especially like her lips. I'm like, yes, that.
Yeah.
And I'm just imagining if I were to watch this, like the props, like, was it giving Jackie Cox as Lisa Rinna?
No, it was more
it's kind of think of like old Hollywood energy.
Yeah.
Isabella's very much that. It's very much kind of like ooh, please no paparazzi, like
but with like the
very
prop usage in this performance of like the only thing that's coming to mind referentially is like Eureka as Honey Boo Boo, like the way she was so easily able to incorporate new props and like
I don't
like
know how
add
she
things
fit
in.
it all. She had so many. Like I saw a video, they said it perfectly. I forget which video it was, but they're like they had a Mary Poppins bag of props back there, and we're just like pulling stuff out.
Okay, I love that. I actually
literally had a foil of like cooked chicken that she brought out and like offered the other.
The cooked chicken. Okay, I need to watch this now. So
it's really funny.
It's good. It's really, really good.
Okay, so I actually have a unique choice for my 9th pick. So this was not Snatch Game, but this was an impersonation challenge. And I had to pick Ira Glass from King of Drag by Molasses.
Yes.
So when I asked Logan, like, could I pick something that was not Snatch Game? Because this was Snatch Game adjacent. So, and the fact that this was also a stage challenge too made everything about this pick is why I chose this. Because my God, like I would have not imagined Ira Glass being even consideration as an impersonation. And when Molasses did it, I was like, I had to. So, and just the timing of everything, of the comedy of it all, like was part of the reason why I picked Molasses here.
I did not watch this season, so if y'all could like fill me in, like what kind of character are we looking at here?
So Ira Glass is an NPR presenter.
I already know.
Yeah. So it was I love this pick. Let me say that, Brandon. I love this pick. And when you asked me if we could do outside of Snatch Game, I knew this is who you were gonna pick.
Of course.
Because this is the best one of the Dong Show.
Well, yes.
From King of Drag. Mike, go watch King of Drag.
I should. Honestly, I should.
It's free on Reverie. Go watch it. That's your homework over the holidays. It's like literally, I think it's 8 episodes.
Yeah,
it's
you can actually binge it, like, and
it's heartwarming.
Yeah,
great drag.
I keep saying we need more drag
is there.
Here.
Lisa Rinna's there.
Oh, work.
Kylie Sonique Love is there. Like great drag. Carmen Carrera's there. Great drag. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, great drag. No, I love this performance because the way that they did this was you had to do a celebrity impersonation and a talent in one.
Okay.
So King Molasses is doing Ira Glass, who is an NPR presenter, and doing this very monotone performance. And then halfway through just breaks out into push-ups.
Yep.
And like it sounds absolutely chaotic, but somehow it works. It's a stellar performance, and I'm really glad that you mentioned it, because it's really, really good.
You are tantalizing me, because now I have to see what all the hullabaloo is about. So
King of Drag is phenomenal. I will always, always, always praise King of Drag because it's such a phenomenal show. And I can't wait for season 2.
Honestly, I want there to be more platforms for drag kings as well. So like,
Yes, please.
including DragRace. Come on.
That is true.
Indeed. Great choice. Number 8. I was looking, I'm like, ooh, number 8. Well, I think it's time to go up to Canada because I have Saltina
Oh
as
yeah.
Albert Einstein.
Well,
A late entry into the Snatch Game chronicles for this year, but one that just really, really got me. It just really got me. I quite enjoyed this. I think doing shy, kinky Albert Einstein was quite a delightful way to go for this challenge. And I really appreciated seeing Saltina's comedy chops in a very unique and different kind of situation. So yeah, Saltina.
this performance cracked me up. It's so stupid, but it's like really, really funny. It's kind of giving me, this is going to be a weird crossover, but it's kind of giving me Lucifer kind of energy, just kind of like a very like yassified character. But it's like smart. The jokes were really smart and well thought out, and Saltina did a great job. Cracked me up. This is a good choice.
This was also on my short list. Like, almost made it again. Well, one of the considerations of me picking, I was just like, oh god, like who would I pick, Brigading or Saltina? So I was that close. But yeah, Saltina was great. I like one of my favorites as well. Like when I first watched it. So good pick, very good pick.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so for my number 8, we're going south. We're going back to the US. I normally don't like fictional characters, but I really liked Jewel Sparkles as Miss Big Feet. Yeah. I thought this was such a funny character whenever you can make a funny character that is like different and you make your own. I think that's what Jules did with Bigfoot. Turned it into this yassified kind of a bitch character. It was just like, I'm a girl, Rue, or like she.
What do you just call me?
Yeah, and then talking about like, this isn't nail polish, this is blood. Like, so funny, so stupid. I normally I cringe when I see fictional characters, and in general I kind of wish that they would try to steer queens away from fictional characters, but every so often it really, really works, and in this case it was just a grand slam for me. This was absolutely hilarious.
I agree. That's all I will say for now.
I also agree, and that's all I'll say for now as well.
Oh man, I'm too low on Jules. Got it.
Brandon.
Okay. So going back to All Stars, while you had Lydia, I had Ginger as Reba, because again, Ginger can do no wrong in the Snatch Game, period. Yeah. So when I found out that she was doing Reba, like, I knew for a fact that Ginger was going to knock it out of the park. And there was also just like looking at her face here, it is so spot on. And like, again, this wig,
it's scary.
It's scary.
I'm not going to lie. This photo is terrifying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's not the last time we're going to see it in this recording. So I'm excited to see this terrifying photo again.
Get used to it.
Get used to it. But no, yeah, Ginger as Reba, just a masterclass. Again, the fact that she's done Snatch Game over 3 times and just
4.
This is her 4th, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And done. And obviously, like, to me, like when she did Tammy Faye, like, I thought that was going to be one of the tops. So.
I did too. I liked her Tammy Faye.
But like every single Snatch Game she's done, she's always been successful. So can't do no wrong.
I agree. And that's all I'll say about that.
I agree, and that's all I'll say about that.
I will say, I've always loved all of Ginger's Snatch Games. I will say, I thought Kylie probably should have won for Dolly
Yes.
Parton, but
Yes,
her Phyllis
Phyllis Diller.
Diller was really, really good. That was funny too. She's always hilarious. She's a class act. So
That is the one exception on All Star 6 where it should have been a double win.
Yes.
I stand by that situation. Now I understand that would have not given us the phone lip sync as well as it would have, because I think that was Heidi that was there that week to lip sync.
No, that was
Oh.
Mayhem.
Or was it Mayhem?
Yeah,
or no, it was Mayhem. Thank you.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Mayhem.
if it was phone, it was Mayhem.
But I actually really would have loved Ginger and Kylie and Mayhem lip syncing to phone.
I mean, it's such a dumb song.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Where the hell my phone? You're holding it.
So it's really funny, Mike, that you brought up fictional characters on Snatch Game, because my number 7 is Jules. We were almost lined up.
Almost.
I just
That
needed
would've
to
been
put her
wild.
above Saltina on my list.
That would have been the
this-
third time we lined up.
Literally, I would have been like, and this time it's the same character.
Yeah.
No, I really, really loved Jules' performance here. I agree with you. I think fictional characters can go one way or the other. I tend to fall a little bit more on the side that I actually really like when people take fictional characters and kind of reinvent them. I quite enjoy it personally, if done properly. You ain't gonna see Mami Wata on this list of mine. I'm so sorry. Mami, I love you. I love you, Mami Wata.
We love
Mami Wata
Mami.
will be heavily featured on both of my other end of year lists. So I'm excited to talk about her there. But no, I loved this performance. The way she was able to volley with Rue was so spectacular. I still stand by it. I think Anya did a great job in this Snatch Game. I still stand by that. For me, Jules was my personal winner of this Snatch Game. But that's just me personally. But I really, really enjoy this performance. The makeup job here as well too is what I want to highlight. It's so bad that it's so good. Like, I adore her.
I just figured out, like, I just thought of this. A similar character done was, I believe it was Denali as Jonathan Van Ness, just a very similar type of character who's just over the top and fluttering. And honestly, kind of a similar like color scheme and like hair job here. The makeup job, this outfit is insane. Jules is insane and brilliant for this. So I already sing her praises. I can keep singing her praises because this was in my top 10. I love this.
Again, I agree. And that's all I'll say.
Okay, so for my number 7, I'm going to go over to the Philippines, to the Snatch election, and I'm going to sing praises for Venus Deluxe's Sarah Duterte. What I love about this performance is it's so easy to do like to be over the top and loud, but to be subdued and have like a character that is hilarious but is so deadpan, that is a talent to be able to do a character that is low key but just hilarious. And I think Venus did that in spades here. I think I love the political messaging of it because it's taking the piss out of a dictator family. So I enjoy that aspect of it as well. But like, I mean, that's kind of what drag is for. I always say drag is inherently political. And I love the message being brought here of like, you know what? You take these authoritarian regimes and you take the piss out of it. You make them look stupid. That's exactly what Venus did here. I love this sort of just like lifeless authoritarian here. Very, very butch coded, militaristic. I loved what Venus brought here. It made me laugh so hard. She barely moved her face any, and she emoted so much from that. Impressive. I had to have it on my top 10.
Period.
Again, I agree. That's all I'll say about that.
I do have something to say. Venus was my number 11. I'm very upset that Venus did not make my list personally. but I do really enjoy the Snatch Game for all of the reasons that you gave, Mike. There is something about subtlety, and there's something about creating comedy out of a more monotonous character that I just absolutely love. It's why I love Captivating Cat in Snatch Game as well. Like,
Yes.
she has one of my favorite Snatch Game performances as well. And it's always when the Drag Race Philippines girls go for the political characters, like, it's almost always incredibly successful because they understand that nuance so specifically and fiercely, and I just absolutely love it.
Work.
Brandon.
All right, so I'm gonna go to France for this. Again, I did watch France All Stars. I didn't cover with y'all because the timing never worked out, sadly. But I had to pick Punani as Louis the 14th.
What a rotted photo.
Oh my God.
Blame the fandom wiki. So, but
I will.
Yeah, but oh my God, I thought Marie Antoinette was gonna be like when Marmalade did Marie Antoinette. I thought that was gonna take it out of the park when it comes to kings and queens. Same thing with Rose, because Rose did Mary Queen of Scots, but Louis the 14th, something about the way that Punani delivered him, I was like, oh, you went there. And I loved every single moment of it. Of course, the rotted part of it all, and I just love everything about it. Like the teeth detail of it all.
It's so bad.
Oh my gosh. I will say this is my favorite. I feel like we've seen Louis the 14th before on a drag franchise because it's such a queer icon in history. I don't remember who off the top of my head, but I know we've seen it somewhere. But I'm like, this is like the strongest that I've ever seen this character portrayed. So funny, so flamboyant, and it is in the delivery that Punani really like aced this character. Absolutely hilarious.
I have no notes for this. I think it's so well done in a Snatch Game that was absolutely phenomenal as well. I really quite enjoyed this performance. Yeah, no notes, just so good. Interestingly enough, we're staying in France.
Ooh.
Because it's time for Dorothy! Yeah, I had to include Misty here. There was no doubt in my mind Misty Phoenix was going to make my list for Snatch Game of the Year. I just absolutely thought she knocked it out of the park. I did not know who this character was. I don't want to know who this character is now because I find it I feel like that would taint my perception of this performance, to be honest with you. I think she just absolutely slayed this from top to bottom. She brought so much vibrance into a Snatch Game that was otherwise either quite serious in a good way or Mommy Wata's the Eiffel Tower. So I really, really, really appreciated Misty Phoenix here. My biggest 180 on a queen in a long time between their first and second season, I have to say. I've really grown to really appreciate Misty Phoenix. And this Snatch Game was a big part of why.
I agree. And that's all I'll say.
Period.
Work. Yeah. Like when it came to the France picks, like I didn't like it was so hard as well because like Misty was also on my short list. So it really came down to like for me, like again, the physical comedy. Like she gave physical comedy, but I personally thought that Louis the 14th gave more physical comedy for me. But she still did amazing because like I remember watching, I was just like, oh, like this is neck and neck. And when they were the final two, it was like a given. So it really came down to the lip sync on who the ultimate winner was going to be.
I feel that.
But wait, do not leave France because For my number 6, we're going across the stage to La Big Berta as Maite. I don't know if I'm saying
Yeah,
that right.
Maite.
Maite. This character's so stupid. So stupid, so funny. I still think of that. Pate.
Pate. It's so
And
good.
in it, it was so stupid, so funny. La Big Berta, this was phenomenal. I expected it from La Big Berta, but still, like, just absolutely phenomenal, like, performance here. Loved seeing it. I just can't. It made me laugh every time that La Big Berta had a response in this Snatch Game.
I remember watching this initially. I was like, what is going on? But why am I obsessed?
Yeah, literally.
So, and obviously, like, me watching France All Stars, like, I had to reintroduce myself with some of these queens because I remember watching initially. Like, I love Big Bertha to the jump, but I was just like, wait, again, the fact that France All Stars gave, and like Big Bertha was like one of the reasons why I love France so much. So yes.
I had Bertha shortlisted as well. There's just such a lot of quality that unfortunately she didn't make my list ultimately, but I love her, period. And I loved this performance so much. I thought it was so beyond spectacular.
And can I just give a shout out? This prosthetic work is insane. I always enjoy a nice prosthetic look. Executed very, very well. So.
Very, very good. Very well done. Yes. Brandon.
All right. So we're going back to the Philippines. And when I said to hold that thought, because my number 6 was Venus. Again, like you said, the deadpan humor is one of like the master classes of what the Snatch Game was, especially with the Snatch election. Again, it's so funny too because again, Snatch elections and having a political figure as part of the Snatch election, it made sense. Like it had to. So, and especially like just seeing the background. Like I know the background, like they like, but it's still because like with the makeup and the wig and the choice of shirt that she's wearing. Like it all worked so well, and just it's in a way serious and unserious in the best way. So, yeah,
I agree. It gives off this sort of, authoritarian kind of like farmhouse kind of like when she's peeling the potatoes. She's like, potatoes grown by me. Like I just loved all of the like really deadpan. It cannot even be referenced for it to be funny. You just have to see Venus perform it herself. So if you have not seen it, go watch Slation Royale's Snatch Election episode. It is amazing.
Go watch Slation Royale, period, if you haven't. Let's make that very clear. But no, I love this. Again, the blood pressure cuff, by the way, is my favorite part of this whole bit. I forgot to bring it up. I'm glad I just thought about it. The blood pressure cuff is my favorite part of this entire performance. It is so like the blood pressure cuff should have gotten an honorable mention in her win on this. Like it's so good. It's so good. Well, we're staying in the Philippines with someone, if I remember right, I don't even think made top 3 for this episode. But it is a Snatch Game character that I have held on to, that I love, and ultimately when I rewatched was my favorite of this Snatch Game. It's Arizona Brandy. Lynn from Las Vegas. I crack up every time I watch her performance in this. It is stupid and it is camp perfection. Like the cuts to camera, all of the like I didn't understand and now I do understand. And that's really what a good Snatch Game performance gives me, and I really appreciate that from Arizona. So yeah, this is definitely top 5 for me for sure.
This performance is so stupid and so hilarious, especially if I feel like she didn't make top 3 because I feel like you need to really have watched the original viral video that it's based upon. And this is going to be a wild cut for y'all, but I remember I saw this video back in college when I was in a fraternity. And when you're in a frat house, you can imagine the shows we watch on it. We had Tosh Point oh on. And so
of course.
it had this video was featured, one of the featured videos. It was hilarious. So that's how I saw that, through a very, very straight web clip show. But this is such a perfect encapsulation of the vibe of the original video. So funny. I feel like maybe a lot of the judges didn't see the original video, or else they would be like, oh, this is hilarious.
It's
Put them
the
in
best.
the top 3. Yeah,
100%. If you know the source material, you understand. I watched the video afterwards and I was like, oh, she's spot on. Of course.
Yeah.
Like, duh. Hello.
Yeah, duh. Like the transitions is what sold like this video for me and everything. And the way that like when you said like camp in the best way, like I wish I considered this. Unfortunately not on my short list, but I do remember this very well. I was like, yes. And again, this picture, having the Christmas tree of it all, like, of course.
Period.
All right. So for my number 5,
Yes.
do not leave the Philippines, because we are going forward. We're skipping a contestant, I think, in the chrono order to the person after. And it is Brigading's Maria Ressa for me as well. This was the winner for me in the challenge. This was my favorite of all the Slasian Royale Snatch Game, Snatch Election performances. It's just so funny, and the characterization. I know who Maria Ressa is because I'm a political junkie and I love Democracy Now! Shout out to Democracy Now! And she is a journalist in the Philippines, and she covers corruption and stuff. So she's been interviewed on there a couple times. So I knew who this was. I knew who this character was. And I'm like, this is spot on, but like camp, stupid, dragged up version of Maria Ressa. And it's just hilarious. I loved Brigadine for this. Brigadine just captured my heart. I mean, throughout the entire season, but here I was just like, oh my gosh, Brigadine is just brilliant for this performance. And yeah, absolutely loved this Snatch election performance.
Well, yes.
Yes. I was just like, okay, where is this going? Because like again, I had it 10, you had it, Mike had it 5, so I was like, yeah, but there were 2 more, because like if you watch the coverage when we did Slasian Royale, there was a reason why I had Brigading much lower, but like yeah, and it like you said, like again, the face that she gives in this video specifically is why I love like the facial humor so much about it. So
yeah,
yes,
it was a well realized like character. It was so funny.
Definitely. This was definitely one of Brig's shining moments as well on her winning path to victory.
Yes,
it's just so good.
Yes,
Brandon.
Well, keeping in the Slasian Royale train, this was my winner pick, but when I said in the coverage, this was tied as my first, but as I keep watching it, there was a reason why this is my number 1. And it's Yua as Anna Delvey.
Anna Delvey.
If I'm Russian, I'm Russian. If I'm French, I'm French.
Period.
Like, it is still one of my favorite quotes from that Snatch election, like ever. I was just like, yes. Again, as we know, what Anna Delvey is known for, being a scammer, and the fact that like she even considered that as like one of her punchlines, like being a different nationality, I was like, yes. I said in the coverage, both Yua and Venus were tied for number 1 for me. So, and what it came down to was like, for me, obviously I'm biased because I love Yua, and also I knew what Anna Delvey was known for, so that's why I knew things more about her than unfortunately Sarah. So
I think this character was so perfect for Yua too. Like just this sort of manic, just shape-shifting, like scammer, just whatever you need me to be so I can get your buck. That's who I am, and give me your
Yep.
vote. And I thought I liked the political commentary of it. I'll say it again, a drug is inherently political. So I
Yes.
loved that Yua leaned into that and kind of encapsulated a lot of American politics in it as well. So hilarious. Knockout performance from Yua. Really, really loved this. It wasn't my personal favorite of the week, but still deserves to be on this list as well.
She's just so smart. I think manic is the best word to describe both Anna Delvey and Yua. So I think that's a great, I think that's pretty spot on there. No, I really, really enjoyed this. This was shortlisted for me as well. Because obviously, hello, I think it's just so spectacular. I'm glad that you have finally had a very strong shining moment on Drag Race, and this is one I think we'll be thinking about for a minute, for sure.
Yes.
Number 4, I am gonna take us out of the Philippines, but I'm gonna send us somewhere that has a lovely alliance with the Philippines. So shout out to the Brazilians fans out there. I'm popping over to Brazil because there was one performance in the Brazilian Snatch Game for me that stood out above the rest. I'm going to shout out my girl, Miss Melody Queen, as Carol Conca in what was such an interesting Snatch Game is the word I'm going to use to describe it. We had characters on characters and, you know, some flopped performances, but really what shone for me throughout all of it is Melody just being this bougie banji bad bitch. And it was just such a fun character to see. I really appreciated her performance, and I wish that the judges appreciated more of Melody's humor, because I think she really was able to show a lot of her comedic chops on Drag Race this season. And I absolutely loved this performance. So Melody made number 4 for me because I just laughed the whole damn time.
Yeah, I will say I didn't watch Drag Race Brazil all the way through, so I did not. I will though, because I mean it got rave reviews.
Well,
Don't
yes.
come from me. So I'll just from the presentation of this character, I'm already kind of cracking up. I really want to see what Melody does in the Snatch Game. So I can see like this is a well-formed character, just very interesting. I just want to see the antics that Melody gets up to here.
Mm-hmm. The antic is already giving in this picture because look at her looking at the camera. It's already funny to begin with. I also did not watch this, sadly. I should though, because I did watch the first 2 episodes. So, but this looks hilarious already. So, but yeah, I feel like if I do watch it, like which I probably will, like I feel like I can see where the characterization is coming from just from this picture alone.
I will say I did watch the beginning of the season as well, and Melody I vividly remember from the premiere. So I am so happy that she does well here. So I'll be excited to see her succeed here. Yeah, great pick.
Thank you very much.
All right, for my number 4, we are going back to France. And it's Misty Phoenix's Dorothy. I also did not know who this character was going into the Snatch Game. I kind of got this sort of like kids show JoJo Siwa kind of character.
Totally.
And then I looked up the character, and what's so funny is that the nose is such an exaggeration. It's such a crazy exaggeration over the original character because it's like, I'm like, that's not that big of a nose, but that's what makes it so funny, is that you take something and you just exaggerate it. And that's drag. That's really is drag, is you make something so outlandish and stupid and you make a character your own. And that's what Misty did with this character. I think for me, well-deserved winner of the challenge, I believe. Yes. And Misty I'll be honest, France 3 is not my favorite season in the world, but like Misty, I'm just like, maybe I should go back and watch 3 because maybe there's just like a lot of hidden talent that, I just wasn't captured in the way that Misty did this season, because Misty was amazing in All Stars.
Yeah, I remember with France 3, like, again, not as well received at the time, but I feel like there's a more appreciation about it now after All Stars. So, especially with like when Logan said that a complete 180 from like 3 to now is like, yes. Again, I wasn't very familiar with Dorothy as well. When I was like watching, I was just like, why is the voice giving kind of JoJo Siwa? But yeah. I know it wasn't JoJo Siwa. Yeah. I was just like, oh. But still, it was great. So.
Period.
Period. All right. Now, my number 4 pick, we're going to go back to Canada. The winner of this Snatch Game, Maya Fox as Teresa Caputo. The one thing that I absolutely loved about this was the way that she interacted with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And still made it funny. And you can tell when, and I didn't realize that, not realize, I didn't know that they were allowed to actually watch the Snatch Game, like for the people who did the design challenge. I didn't know they were able to watch, and I was like, oh, they're in for a ride. And I was like, still one of my favorite parts of it is when she was volleying with Sammy as Marjorie.
Yeah.
Your relationship with Jesus no longer exists.
No longer exists.
I love that.
It's so good. I agree, and that's all I'll say for now.
Okay.
This was so hilarious. This, honestly, season is ongoing, but this made me be like, oh my gosh, Maya is here to win. Maya is here to win. This was hilarious. I loved everything about it. I agree. The standout moment was her volleying with Sammy Landry as Marjorie Taylor Greene, and kind of taking it's such an impressive feat to take a character, I'll just be honest, Sammy wasn't that funny as Marjorie Taylor Greene, and turning it into a really funny like moment for you to shine. That's always really impressive for me, and Maya Fox did that amazingly. It showed me that Maya Fox is hilarious. I want to go see a Maya Fox show, because just the volleying and banter that I would get from the humor, I'd love it. I'm sold. Where's my tickets? I'm gonna go buy them right now. Love it.
Book me a ticket to Halifax right now.
Yes, exactly.
That part for sure. Well, we've made it to top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3. Oh my god, top 3, everyone. Top 3. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Oh my god. It's a new day in the workroom, and we're top 3, and we're gonna be top 3, and it's top 3. Oh my god, top 3. I couldn't think of a better person to put in my personal number 3 spot than a single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. She's Ginger Minge as Reba McEntire. She's a survivor. Welcome back, creepy photo. No, this was spot on for me. I had been waiting to see someone do Reba on Snatch Game for years, because in Arizona we've got so much good drag, but we've also got so much good celebrity impersonation. And there's one queen here I'm going to shout out to Miss Savannah Stevens, because she does an incredible Reba impersonation. It is, I'm going to say, more spot on of an actual impersonation than what Ginger did here. I'll say that. But it is absolutely spot on. But Ginger Minge as Reba, it felt like the right character to do. It was such an interesting mix going on with all of the other characters that you had in the Snatch Game. And then you have Reba as, she is the single mom who's working more than 2 jobs. She's working all the jobs. She's playing the Snatch Game. She's running the drive-thru. She's got her coffee cup in hand, and she is ready to dominate the world. And I simply just love this for our Puerto Rican diva, Miss Ginger Minge.
I agree, and that's all I'll say about that.
And then adding the phone line too. I was
Oh my
like,
god, it's just so
that
good.
killed me.
It's masterclass in Snatch Game. Like, it's just so good.
Agreed. Amazing.
I already said my stuff about Ginger, so
Okay. So for my number 3, we're turning back time to season 17. It's Anya Nerve as Eddie Murphy.
Period.
Absolutely amazing. I love when queens do male characters, but then just make them so flamboyant and hilarious, but still like believable as that character. And that's what Anya did here. Really captured the essence of like Eddie Murphy's kind of manic, just higher pitched, just kind of overexcited energy. So funny. Absolute standout for the Snatch Game here. I just keep thinking of him when he's just like Hercules.
It's just
And
so good.
I remember also when Rue goes to the person next to Anya. I forget who it was. I don't think they did well. But like
Eddie as Cupid.
Oh yeah, did not do well.
Bad.
Bad.
Bad. Sorry.
There's a small moment. It's so small. It wasn't really that highlighted, but it makes me laugh so much. But like, it was to introduce Cupid. RuPaul was like, everybody say love, and then you just hear him go
love.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
Anya captured all of those like moments. And it was at this point, I'm just kind of like, Anya is my pick to win for the season.
Yeah.
After this point, it was kind of like close race, but I was like, she's running away with it at this point now. And this was that moment where I was like, chalk her up as number 1 for me. Well, number 3 on this list, but number 1 for the season at that point when I was watching it.
Is it safe to say that this was also my number 3?
Yes, because it's the same slide. I did. This is Mike's slide, and guess what? This is Brandon's slide. You didn't notice a difference.
You wanted a twist, eh?
Oh yeah,
Come
I wanted
on,
a
season
twist.
17. Let's get sickening. Yeah.
Yes. Anya as Eddie Murphy, like again, the Hercules is everything. And the fact that was the first bit too.
Yes.
I was just like, when Rue asked, "Who's your favorite Greek goddess?" I was just like, right next to Cupid already. So I was just like, oh yeah, the physical comedy, and also when Rue said she should have done someone else, I was like, oh, do Eddie Murphy. And obviously Anya proved Rue wrong. So, and again, I said this in the recap. Like, who would have thought that Eddie Murphy was even considered in the Snatch Game, considering how much of a comedy like beast he is? So, yeah,
absolutely spectacular. Of course, I had this shortlisted. There were just 2 other performances for me that I found a little bit more entertaining upon rewatch, but this is an absolute spectacle for Snatch Game. I really, really, really did enjoy this so much. It's the nuance, it's the small details you all have already brought up. It's all just so spectacularly done.
Yep.
Number 2. And for my number 2, I really wanted to look inwards. I really wanted to look at who was giving, big blonde hair and really giving, the essence of her character and really redeeming a character on Snatch Game. It's Maya as Teresa Caputo. This for me was another masterclass in Snatch Game for sure. I loved every single bit of this performance. It was so I laugh every single time I watch this performance, and the way that she knows the people around her are floundering and adds that and plays it into her own character is the part that I enjoy the most about it. I would have loved to see her be able to volley with a full Snatch Game panel too. I think that would have been so fun. Maybe All Stars if she doesn't win this season, but shout out to Maya Fox. I really loved this Snatch Game.
Yeah, I think I said it before, like just absolutely amazing. Has put herself on the map in this competition. As it's ongoing again, like if she wins this season. But like I would love to see her on a full panel because my gosh, she can volley so well. Also such a great character choice. I don't know. Have we had Long Island Medium?
Yes,
Yes,
Jeremy did it on All Stars 2.
Oh, oh.
And it wasn't bad by any means of the imagination. But it wasn't great.
It's all right.
It was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
This was a big step up
This is
in
amazing.
Teresa Caputo performances for Snatch
Yes.
Game.
Like Teresa Caputo for me is kind of completed. Don't do her again.
Yes.
Unless you're gonna do Big Ange levels of slayage the way that Corey did.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about this now. Like if Maya did this on a full panel, like I'm curious what the other queens, and also the fact too, like she got to pick to do the snatch. She got to pick to do Snatch Game because like either she was going to been last to only get the design challenge, but she was able to pick the Snatch Game, so that was her saving grace. So
right. Mike.
Okay. Para mi segundo. We're going to España for this one, and it is Margarita Califata's Jose Luis Torrente. Torrente. Oh my gosh, such a gross, disgusting, but hilarious character. Just such a I looked this up. I did look up this character. It's a fictional character, but now I'd never seen the show, obviously, because it's like a Spanish show. But I get the sense of who this character was. Just absolutely, just I don't know how to say it. Just a gross character, and I say this in the most loving way because Margarita was hilarious. I think Margarita owned that stage. Margarita was my winner for the challenge. I know I sang my praises for Satine earlier, and I believe Satine was the one who won the challenge that week. But I wished Margarita won it because just absolutely just dominated the stage for me. Just the standout, everything that Margarita did, I just was cackling. My sides were splitting. One of the greatest of this year. Margarita Califata, I'm just in awe of because Margarita's good at comedy, clearly comedy. We see a lot of comedy from Margarita, but also like on my like top like lip syncs of the year, like two of my top lip syncs include Margarita, like spoiler alert. So she does well on these ballads that are really emotional as well. So
I won't say spoilers, but more so sneak peek. So.
Yeah, sneak peek. Margarita also makes one of my year-end lists on one of the other categories.
Period. All right. You mentioning this, I really need to watch this now. So
yes, you do.
España 5 is a great season.
España 5 is a phenomenal season of Drag Race for sure.
Okay. All right. So my number 2 pick. It was mentioned before, but there is a reason why I have her over Anya. So my number 2 is Jewel Sparkles as Miss Big Feet. Yes. What did you just call me, RuPaul? Sasquatch is a very offensive term.
Yes.
Right from that was one of the reasons why I love the Snatch Game so much. Again, like you said, like taking a fictional character and not can go good or bad, but she did it really well. Like I even said it in the coverage. I thought that she should have won. So, and the way that she did it, like I was like floored. I mean, like you would never like again, you never expect fictional characters to go really well. So like the fact that she did it really well, and also with Bigfoot and then playing with Miss Big Feet is everything. We already said our praises, so like there's a reason why she was above Anya for me. So
ding.
I'll add on to another thing. I really love when Jewel Sparkles, gorgeous queen. I love when queens do kind of a more ugly look. So, and she looks great. I mean, it's still like beautified here, but it's still kind of like it's Sasquatch. Oh, I'm sorry, that was an offensive term. I cannot.
That was an offensive term.
I cannot believe that. Oh my gosh. But I love when queens are just not afraid to look a fool on the stage. So.
Also, I just want to point out too, like the hairpiece is everything.
Yes,
it just adds to the comedy. So
it's so good. It's so just stupid.
Ding.
Ding. We've made it. It's time for number one. And I personally, I could not think of anyone more deserving of this number one spot. The chair!
Whoa.
It's chair, everyone! I had to immediately, my favorite Snatch Game of the year, by far, without a question. If you couldn't tell, if you didn't watch our UK coverage, it's Bonnie and Clyde as chair. Just
Whoa.
being able to take a character that in a lot of cases is thought of as untouchable and reinvent it to make it something so absolutely idiotically stupid. Count me in. Count me in. Bonnie killed this. And I think this, amongst several other things she did on this season, will secure her another shot on Drag Race if she wants it. And I would like to see it very soon.
Mm-hmm. And she would deserve to be back. I'm getting like flashbacks because you and I, Logan, coverage for the Snatch Game for UK.
We did.
This was so amazing. I'm gonna come clean. I am so sorry, y'all. I had a himbo moment and I forgot about UK when I was making my list. I love everybody on my list. You're all amazing, but this goes into number two for me, and then everybody at number two would get pushed down one.
Wow.
So this is where I would put it for me. Amazing performance. So stupid. I wish this picture was a little put out because it's actually like, I love that she's just in a upholstered chair.
Yeah.
Yep.
I loved all the bits that she had. I love the one line that I always come back to, which is an actual quote of Sharon. It's so brilliant that she brought it up. Was like, "Go sit on your own face. I'm busy."
I love it so much.
So stupid. Bonnie and Clyde. I'll say it, you were robbed. You were robbed in this season. So I really want her back.
Not the episode she went home, but yeah.
Yeah, not the episode you went home.
For me.
Para me.
Okay, fair.
But you can watch the coverage for that one.
Indeed, you certainly can.
Go back after this. Go watch our coverage of UK. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde, amazing. I want her back. I just want her back.
Yeah.
I want her back on my screen because she's amazing. This is one of the greatest Snatch Games of the year in a long time. Amazing.
Yeah.
Do I reveal it now or later?
No, we'll let Mike go in the middle.
Okay, so for my number one, we're going to have a quick slide change back to Ginger Minge as Reba McEntire. You get to see this lovely mug one last time.
Hey, we promised it 3 times, so
you get to see that amazing one lip lipstick job.
And the foundation over her top lip that you can see.
Yep.
I love that she got that detail of like Reba does have really pronounced bottom lip.
Yep.
Just what can we say that already hasn't been said? It is just absolutely hilarious. A gay icon, Reba McEntire.
Gay icon indeed.
The only people gays who don't even like country, they'll listen to Reba.
100%.
Oh my gosh, the night the lights went out in Georgia for me was when I saw this. It was insane. It was incredible. Loved every bit of it. I loved that she took the bit of like, I'm just a mom working multiple jobs, and she's literally working multiple jobs.
That's how I would have played Reba. I'm pissed
working multiple jobs on the
ever...
Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I'm
she has...
pissed. I'm
she had the
pissed.
phone sex line while she was going, and she was just like, "Oh, you're the jack of all trades," and she's like, "I've jacked many
I've
trades."
jacked many trades.
Yeah,
So
I
funny.
died
So
during
smart.
that.
I will say Ginger Minj is just so great at like improv and acting, and has shown over the years, and this is just a culmination of that. Even in like RuPaul's like pretty bad like movies that she's come out with, when Ginger Minj makes an appearance, I perk up because I'm like, oh, this scene's going to be good, because Ginger Minj is a professional, and she just showed here for me, absolutely amazing, best performance for me of the year.
I had to look this up. So Reba was my first country concert.
Oh,
fun.
okay.
I can't relate.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring that up because I was just like, I actually got invited to a Reba concert very last minute because my friend had an extra ticket and she took me, and I never turned back. So
mine, because, and I'm only bringing this up because it's very gay without being gay. My first country concert was Chase Rice.
Oh.
And I was front row, and I don't know what had been going on backstage, and I don't know how tight those man's pants were. I saw his entire erection the entire concert. The man was hard the entire time.
Work.
And I was like, it was quite nice. So yeah, it was quite nice to view. Anyway, Reba, love Reba.
So, and also at the time, like I only knew Fancy, so yeah. This was in 2019.
Consider Me Gone has gotten me through several breakups.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring that up because I was just like, now that I realized, I was like, okay, like she was actually my first country concert, so I had to bring that up.
Wait a minute. I'm so sorry. Why hasn't You Lie been a lip sync song?
We need it.
Could you imagine two drag queens just doing this like emotional ballad? Like, oh my god, that would be so good.
Drag Race, where are you playing at? Get
Come on,
You
now.
Lie. Yeah.
Or Consider Me Gone. I think that would be a great lip sync too. Anything but Fancy. And if you're gonna do Fancy again, make sure the girls know the words, please.
Yes, please.
Please.
Have they done the Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia?
Yes, that was well, they did the spoken word.
Yeah, the designing
women.
Well,
no, they did
word.
no, they did the designing women moment. They have not done the Night the Lights Went Out.
They haven't done Reba, or I forget the singer in the 60s or 70s who sang it originally.
It's not Tandy Newman, is it?
I could Google it real quick.
It's not Tandy Newton. No, the only Reba song they've done is Fancy.
Vicki Lawrence.
It's Vicki Lawrence, thank you. Why did I go to Tandy Newton?
I know it's some 70s song.
Yeah. No, the only one they've done is Fancy.
Damn.
Wow.
You could do Consider Me Gone. You could do You Lie. You like even some of her new upbeat stuff is great. Like, where's Reba on Drag Race? This is my official plea. Reba for Drag Race. She would not know what the hell is going on, and she would have the best time.
Yes.
And I would love every single bit of it.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
And I thank you.
All right.
She's also just my queer icon, so I just love her.
Yes. All right.
Brandon.
All right, so going back, because again, my number one was Logan's number one.
Cheer! Cheer!
Whoa!
Whoa, it's Cheer!
Again, like you said, we thought Cher was untouchable, period, because Chad Michaels just was a masterclass. But taking, again, and when she's mentioned in the workroom, I'm going to do Cher, but Cher, because when I say Cher, I say Cher all the time. Like, or something along those lines. And just plays along with it, taking that idea and running with it hard. Again, the table and chair, dancing with the stairs, the chair lift.
Wagon Wheel Watushi lives
Wagon Wheel Watushi.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know about y'all, but that's the one for me. That is the one for me. It's just too fucking good.
So the fact that this wasn't Mike's on Mike's list, period, is criminal.
I know. You know
Criminal
what?
offense aside,
I'll take my lickings. I will take my lickings in the comments. You can drag me below. I give you permission.
Period. Love Bonnie. And that's that. I did want to shout out, I had 2 other honorable mentions that I wanted to bring up. One being Ferran from España, because we talked about Satin and Margarita, but I wanted to bring up Ferran's performance as well as Rita Barbara, because it's spectacular as well. And they did such a good job at creating this like trio effect for Snatch Game, and I really did love that. The other one I really wanted to shout out is Elvasquez Jojo Siwa, because I think she did such a good job, and she did fucking phenomenal, and she looked absolutely like Jojo Siwa, so shout out to Elvasquez doing Jojo Siwa. And that's all. My neck hurts again. Mike, why do I do this?
You did it last time.
I know.
This is exactly what happened last time when we.
I know, but I had to get into the Jojo Siwa of it all. You know what I mean? Like,
I wish
I saw that she was trying to. I was on my short list, but like. I wish she did more of the dances, because like new JoJo Siwa is all about the cringy dances.
She did it at the end, and at least we got it. But
yeah,
yes, I agree.
We got that touch.
Yeah, I just wish she just did her little stupid like.
Yeah,
dances.
yeah, I agree with that.
Gosh.
I agree with that. But
well, you need ice to ice your neck now.
I know. I'm gonna go do that. So we're gonna get out of here. But thank you for joining us for this top Snatch Game of the Year video. Let us know all your thoughts on your top Snatch Games of the year. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? You'll let us know in the comments below. So we're
how
excited
wrong
to
did
find
Michael
out.
get it?
That's the real question of today's episode.
How much of a himbo am I today?
Correct.
I'm living up to
Make sure to subscribe, like, and share on the way out. Check out all of the other end of year videos that we are doing. Make sure to go get your merch as well, LanaGCreations.etsy.com. And with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So cheers, y'all. Bye-bye.
Chair on the way out.
Cheers. Cheers.